And I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. Out of the darkness, out of the fear, here comes the monster waiting in there. Heart rate is rising, some call it scared. You'll feel the chill start raising your hairs. It's too late, you're here now. I hope that you're prepared, cause there's no getting out. You can feel the energy, dark like a cloud. Electrified by panic, terror and doubt. Don't cross me or you'll learn quick the hard way that I'm not one to mess with. I got a mind and that mind's full of mean tricks. I'll plant a seed in your red where the fear will stick. And I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare. Crush all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch out for me. Mistakes were made, you will see. You should've never crossed me, cause now you'll never stop me. Revenge was my calling. Now you're a dead man walking. And I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another stream. And today we are returning to Oddworld. Welcome in, Schmoozer. Congratulations for your first, and thank you for your hydrate. We are one step closer to the T emoticon. Now, I mentioned before that I was stuck, kind of, at 131 followers, but due to some wonderful people deciding to support me with a follow, we not only reached 135 but exceeded the goal, and so I get to go back to Oddworld, new and tasty. Now, it's been a few weeks since we last played this game, so a bit of a refresh. We reached the part of the game that I have never played before. And in this area, there should be, I do believe, 15 Mudokons to save. And if I manage to find and save them all, we should reach 135 Mudokons. So let's go and let's see. So previously, Abe escaped the Rapture Farms meat plant and went through the mosaic lines, sort of discovering his ancestors, so to say. And after that, he was faced by a trial to go to 2 different temples and, well, survive. If we can do that, we will be granted some sort of power that will help us save and rescue all of the Mudokons from the meat plant. Now, this is our save. We are playing on hard mode, which should be the classic mode, since this is a remake of the original game from back in the 90s. Back then, how the game worked, if you get hit, you're dead. And that's the kind of vibe we are going for here. Let's see, let's play it on June 9th. So that was exactly 1 month ago? Really? That's a fun little coincidence. I did not plan that. That was a Monday. Let's go. Let's see what we have. Hello, Abe. Now let's first look at the chapter selection. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we escaped from Rapture Farms and the surrounding stockyards, and then went out into the wilderness and reconnected Abe to his ancestors and went to the mosaic lines. There we were faced with this trial to go to Paramonia and Scribania. And in each of these places we shall receive a marking on one of Abe's hands. Now we actually went through Paramonia, where the Paramites dwell, well, the surviving few, since these animals, though once sacred to the Mudokons, Abe's species or kind, they were hunted down to be turned into food in the meat plant. Paramites were turned into paramite pies, I do believe, and scrabs are into scrab cakes. No, we went through Paramonia and reached this ginormous temple that you can see in the background, this towering wooden building or structure. And then there was this kind of room that opened into multiple small challenge maps of sorts. That was the Paramonian Temple. And there we had to find all the Mudokons, and we achieved that. As you can see, 100% of the Mudokons are saved, and with that we were granted the Messiah title. And then we went into the nest that is right in the picture, that is the entrance, and we received one of the marks. Now, then we went back to the mosaic lines and went to Scribania. Now, as far as I know, and I might be wrong here, you can actually choose the order in which you visit these two places, because there are two pipes you can jump into. The left one leads to Paramonia and the right one leads to Scrabania. I would assume you can visit them in whatever order you want. What I did, I started with the left one because that's what I did many years ago when I actually purchased this remaster, new and tasty. However, I never finished it. But I played, I would want to say that I played up until the point that I finished Paramonia. I haven't saved all of the Mudokons up until that point, I'm pretty sure. But I got trophies for saving some Mudokons, doing certain things, reaching certain events in the story, and that's why, even though this is the 9th episode of our Abe series, I haven't gotten even one trophy. But maybe now we will, since this is a new place for me. So this is Scrabania, and now we are in the Scrabanian temple. Here you can see that we are a slacker and we saved 26% of the Mudokons, so we have to find the rest. This temple is much like the Paramonian temple. It is a room with many doors leading to little challenge maps, and then after this we will hopefully reach the Scrabanian nests and then move on from there. But for now, we are continuing from our latest save.
Follow me.
Now, as always, this series is dedicated to my wonderful followers, since I am saving one Mudokon for every follower I have on Twitch. You can see the description there. There are a total of 299 Mudokons in the game, so we are still a long ways away from finishing the game, but we can explore a bit of this temple. Well, actually all of the temple we should discover. And as always, I am joined by a wonderful cup of tea, which I can only recommend to get, or maybe something else to drink and keep yourself hydrated. So let's see what is ahead of us. We completed 3 of the rooms. You can see that their doors are closed, the fire above them is lit, and 3 of these stone pieces on this round tower are lit up. Now we have another 5 rooms here, doorways, and hopefully I will be able to find all of the Mudokons. I am honestly not sure about that, but we'll see. Once we finish one of the challenge maps, the door closes behind us, so there is no going back. But we will see and hopefully not miss anything. Now let's see what we have here. That's a Mudokon and an eye above. What does that mean? Are we being watched? Or we just have to keep an eye out? Nah, what's this? Alright, so we already know the sound that we will have to mimic in order to finish this puzzle. That was surprisingly quick. Never mind, this will not be so easy. So we have bats around here. And Well, I can't say that I wasn't warned, since there are bats drawn on that stone in the background, but I don't really know what I have to do other than, well, probably not this. Okay, so we survived. Here it says that we would die if we fell down, so I will maybe not do that. Most of the time the game doesn't lie, which is a really nice thing. So secrets are hidden all over the place and they are relatively difficult to find. However, if the game tells you that you will die if you fall down here, you will die if you fall down here. That is true. The game never really lied about such, and hopefully won't start doing it. Alright, it seems that I will have plenty of trouble with this first temple part. Now let's see. Yes, they indeed can jump across. I was hoping that they couldn't. Fair enough. Fair enough. Prepare for plenty of dying. And I mean plenty. So there is nothing here. Can they get here? Yes, they indeed can. Alright. In that case we have two options. One, use the elevator, or two, jump up from where they come. Like so. What did this do? I have no clue. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. I have no clue where I am. But I'm somewhere different. And so far it seems safe-ish. Hello there, birdie. So I have a feeling that I have to fall down here and then run like a maniac. Haha! Sweet success! How in the frick will I jump over there? Okay, I did it somehow. Don't question it. Well, that's lovely. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, what is happening? Come on, Abe. Oh, we don't know the song because I didn't listen to it in the beginning. Fair enough. Wow, that was a pirouette. And look at that happy scrab. Yes, well. I did not see any secrets around here. So let's try to do this all in one lovely run. So here all we have to do is jump, jump up, pull this, jump in here. So far so good. I'm not sure what's on that side. That is concerning. This doesn't work. Alright, so now we pull this. That's good, I think. I'm not necessarily sure about what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Oh. Yeah, there was that one way to roll. Yes, that's the that's the one thing once again I forgot. That indeed happens. And you can actually see one of the markings on Abe's hand already, since we finished one of the trials. Ho ho! That was close. Now let's go. Come on, come on, come on. That's it! Good scrap. It was a good scrap. Don't eat me. Alrighty. Can we go up there? There is a platform there, but why is that platform there? It concerns me. Alright. Now we have to go up. I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here. So you see there is that platform there. It is indeed odd. But you see, the platform I was on, right around on this level, is further in than this one above it. So I couldn't jump up from there. And there is no other elevator, so it leaves me to wonder if you can reach that. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Who knows? But for now, I think we did pretty nicely. So let's go to the next. Nothing here. That can be... That can be realistically be called possible. That... Because we are missing... Well, it said 26% of the Mudokons we already rescued, so maybe we are missing like 10 of them. You can find 10 maybe even in one secret, so you don't need to find a secret in every doorway. Hopefully. But hey, if we can find them, we will just do what we did in case of the pyramids and replay this part. But that's why I try to be thorough and figure out everything. Haha. That was close. No, nothing here. I'm not sure why the scrap ran away, but I have to follow it, do I? Okay, let's go. This is a terrible idea. Also, let's not forget that we should save. And we can quick save right here. That was that was slightly painful even to watch. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shit! What just happened? Were they fighting or were they mating? Because I'm not sure. It was violent, that's for sure. Okay, that's wonderful. Now I have that. And what now? So I think here the entire idea is that you somehow have to get around the scraps. And the big question is how you will manage to do that. Because you have to light the fire. And then you have to learn the rhythm, the music. And then you have to get to the exit, which is not that long. It is quite straightforward. But it is not necessarily easy. Thank you for the other hydrate. Let's take a sip. And there we go. That was a nice, it was an elegant challenge. I like how the developers, once again, they took the pieces they created and they made these little challenge maps out of them. It's fun. But we are not finding any secrets, and I'm not thrilled about that. Once again, we have something up there that I can't get to. Okay, the developers were not lying, fair enough. That was on me. Time to save. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, there's a pipe here. Okay, that didn't do shit. Okay, maybe that did something. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, goodness. What are those greenish things? Oh, those are birds. Okay, so we have an elevator. Come on, buddy. Come on. Don't be like that. Come on. Oh, you little shit. Come on. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. So maybe this is really used to go around the scrap. Come on. Oh! That was close, that was close. Let's run, 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 run. Okay, let's try this. I assume this will not work. Yeah. And let's go down, 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 down. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? Okay, so I can... And why was that good for me again? I fail to see the reasoning behind that. Wonderful. I have to say, I don't know what the game wants from me. And I'm not seeing any secrets either. So we have an elevator. I'm pretty sure the idea is to get the two scraps fighting. Oh! But I don't know how. Not yet. So we have this, but this just this just throws us up here, so that's pointless, other than getting around the lovely scrap. Come on, buddy, come on. Okay, I think it hurt us. Not good, not good. That was not how I envisioned that. Okay, let's try that again, but without you stopping. Wonderful. Not perfect, but not terrible either. Alright. So we have this, but this won't go anywhere. However, I do have to get to that platform on the left. So let's try to do just that. Stay where you are. Now I can't let go of this lovely thing at all, which is a problem. Come on. Come on there. Good. Now I can pull this lever, and that sends that back. Let's assume that is good for us. I have no clue why, but let's assume that. I also have no clue why that was important. Close shave! Wow, it was a close shave. I think I lost an eyebrow or two just trying to get away there. Alright. The first trophy since we started. Lovely. Nah, come on, buddy. Come on. My idea is that I go back to the left, like so, and now I can go back up, and hopefully this will be working now. And it is! I'm a genius! Now let's pull this. Alright, so I think we did... Did we do anything? Or everything, rather? Hopefully. No! Oh no. I was pressing so many buttons. But I think we can still do it. I still want to figure out how to get the two of them angry at each other. I think that could be helpful to our cause. Alright. So far so not terrible. Look at it scratching itself. Oh! I just pulled it out of reflex, that knowing that I have to pull every lever, but apparently that helped a lot. Okay. Look at them, like two blades fighting to the death. Alright, now we pull this, go back, and now all we have to do is get down with the elevator without this lovely scrap eating us. Shouldn't be too difficult. And it wasn't! Alright. I also like there are a few scraps just in the background. And there we go. However, once again, no secret. You might say it is slightly concerning. But I think we have past the point of slight concern. This is getting into full-on panic. We only have 2 doors left. Alright, alright. Let's see. What can we do here? I would say give me an easy secret, but I know there is no such thing. Okay, nothing here. Also, why it is more difficult to find secrets here, I think, is... wow. Is because I can just look around all calmly, like with the paramites. Here I am in constant fleeing mode. Oh, there is something there. There is something there. I can see it. I see that. I see you. Ha ha! Here's the secret. Now, let's not forget that last time around, I spent 2 hours in a secret due to 2 meat grinders. So let's hope this place is more forgiving. So we have 4 Mudokons, 5. My apologies. 124. Plus 5 is not 135, so maybe you are not all of them. I cannot use my chanting because I know, shocking. I have to jump down there and then roll, I guess. No, no, no! Why do you always stop? Stop celebrating my demise. It's unkind. Okay, so can I just fall down? Oh, frick yeah! Okay, so I guess the idea is if you don't stop, just roll all the way, then the momentum will take you to the higher platform. No, it will not. Never mind. Okay, so that's a mine. Ooh, this will be so much fun. Wait, is that the exit teleport? No, that is my teleport. Alright. I'm a bit confused about what I necessarily need to do here. I will be honest. I think that is my exit. So how can I have the longest amount of time to do this? Abe, if you'd be ever so faster. Now this will be complicated to explain, but here's the idea. This lovely mine is going around in a sort of rectangle shape, I would say. And when I'm up on the higher platform hanging, that has to be the furthest away from the point when, or I need the most amount of time in that moment. So I have to look at the mine when it's right there and imagine that it's right in front of me, right on the left, when I'm hanging there and time it back. So I have to think, alright, what is the longest time away from that point? If I go up right now, when it's there, so like this, but it has to pass my head. So I start at the moment when the mine is in the position that I want it to be later on. So right now. Now it was faster. But no worries. It is tricky, but at least it's just one move, hopefully. So, up, jump. Maybe Abe is too slow for doing this. I'm not sure yet. I will try. Diligently. Oh, that hurt. Thank you for the hydrate. That hurt on so many levels, but mostly in the midsection. Ow! There's a chance that I didn't pay attention to the mine. No! Yes, yes, really funny, yes. Nah. Thank you. Oh! Oh, that was close. Okay, what if we actually save here? So I can be hanging here. But there is not enough time for poor Abe to do this. Well, apparently there is enough time. You have to crouch in between. Okay. And now we jump that. Abe. Jump. Not climb. Well, whatever, we know what we have to do. Except I'm not sure, honestly. We can do this. I am confident in my skills. We can do this. Okay, so we do this. Haha! Perfection. Now. Now the only thing I have to do is jump. Now. And now I have to activate that. And somehow reach it. Run! Run, Abe, run! Well, there we go. We did it. One of the secrets we uncovered. And now I am saving. I have a feeling I will have to redo this because, you know, reasons. Because I missed one. There's a good chance. But hey, at least we figured out this one. It's interesting that it doesn't take me up there where the secret really was, but down here, so I have a safe spot at least. Would you? Thank you. Oh! Okay, it does not follow me. That's good. But I have to go back there somehow. And I don't know how I will do that. Uh-huh. So this is where I started. And I think I have to go to the right. Somehow. Because there is a pipe there and I think I will need that pipe. No, Abe, no. Alright, This is not bad, and there is something underneath this platform. I can see it. I can see it. You're not tricking me, developers. Okay, maybe there's nothing there. I thought they really hid 2 secrets in the same one map, but would have been too nice. Alright, so we run, and then we pull this. What does this do? Nothing. If I pull it, nothing. That's good. I think it activates that one on the left, because you can actually see the leaves blowing out. Yes. Alright, let's see where we go. Up here. Really nice camera angle. Love it. Nice. And here we have the song we have to play behind some thorny vines. And this will be fun. No, realistically we have a bit of time, even if the scrap sees us, because it starts shrieking first. But yeah, if I have to go, I know. I figured. So we come back here. That's fun. But no, I have to somehow not die. You know, it sounds pretty simple. It's not. It is really not that simple. Okay, there's the scrap. Come on, good scrap. You see? Mudaka meat. Thank you. No, run like the wind, run. Okay. And now we just have to get over to the platform with the door, which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. This is safe-ish. Would you mind getting the heck out of there? Thank you, much appreciated. Hey there, welcome in, Vivian. How are you doing today? I hope your technical issues are getting resolved. And thank you for the daily check-in. Now let's hope. Pretty good. That's wonderful to hear. I'm pretty happy. I just found a lovely secret and got the first trophy in this game since I started, which is really nice. And I even survived this lovely map. They seem to be. Last night went well. That's really nice to hear. Now I have one bit of good news and one bit of bad news. I have finished a total of 7 rooms so far, which you can see the 7 flames burning around above me. No, there's one tiny problem. I have only found 2 secrets and not enough Mudokons. We are still missing 6 of them. So the last secret is either in here, or I have to replay all 8 of them. Let's hope. Let's see what we have here. I have to say these challenge maps or trials are pretty fun. It's interesting that previously, on the previous map at least, the scrap did not jump down from one platform to the other. Here, this one did, maybe because it was jumping from a platform to the ground. Now let's see what's here first. Ooh. This will be fun. I don't know about you, but that place down there, it looks a lot like a place where a secret could be hidden. So let's pull this. And let's see, Nature's Blades. Oh, look at that. Carnage. Don't mind me. Why couldn't I go down there? Okay, let's try this again, maybe. Without the dying part this time around. Oh, look at that. Love is in the air. And plenty of dust. Okay, I can't lower it like that. So no trapping the scrab. Yes, you just go on your merry day. Or married way, I'm not sure. Why doesn't this work? So maybe there is no secret down there, or you shouldn't activate. Yeah, but there is a possibility that you can jump above that lovely scrab like so, and then lower yourself down. But I'm not sure if these are just my delusional ideas, or there is a possibility for a secret! Okay, that was a hole. Thank you for your comment, Scrab. It has been recorded. So, after I killed myself a dozen times for nothing at all, let's go and let's do the actual challenge. Now what's up here? Someone, really nice, left an arrow pointing up right here for me to know that I have to go up with this elevator. Not that I have many other ways. Why do I think there's a scrap here as well? Why? Why is there a scrap with an automated elevator? I did not think that through at all. Like, at all. Can I call it back? Yeah, I can. That's cool. Huh. Engineering to the rescue. Sorry, I have to check every single brick and stone wall with my head. That's the only way to make sure there's no secret behind it. Okay, maybe here. Some people might... Wait, some people might miss this. Because this is where the scrap was. But here's the last secret. I really did it. I can't believe it. No place like home. I have no clue why I got that, but I'm so happy. So here you can see we have 129 Mudokon escapees and we are missing 6 from this area. And they are right there. So all we have to do is somehow get those 6 Mudokons into that portal on the 2nd floor without that scrab on the 1st floor eating us. Or them. Okay. First, we save. Because this is a meat processing plant and safety is our #1 priority. That's why we have all the fences and barbed wire and that lovely red triangle that warns every Mudokon that if they happen to slip, they won't be slipping anymore. Now, let's go. Maybe that wasn't such a bright idea now that I think about it. But this might be. Ha ha! I am a genius! Okay, let's see. If I pull this, that opens. Oh, it really even stays like that? Ooh. Huh. I see what they want from me. Oh, the cafeteria is that way. Good to know. Well, I think I know what I need to do. I'm not 100% certain, but perhaps I maybe know what I might need to do. But there's a chance. So, first of all, we say hello.
Hello.
Not to you, but everyone.
Follow me. Okay.
Not just you, but everyone.
Everybody. Hi. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Yes, so now you're going to follow me. Okay, that's great. No, next thing is I do this. Don't step on my fingers, please. I'm right here. Miss me! Wonderful. And now you are all going to fall down. Oh, look at them. There's actually not even a closing thing. It's a one-time thing only. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh! Ho 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 ho. That was way too close. My poor nerves. My poor nerves. Haha! And now, we open the portal, and they are all out. And I have my portal. Except I have absolutely no clue how I will enter it. We have two options here. One is I jump to the left into the gap, hopefully not fall into the gap, lure the scrab over and profit. Or I just jump down here while the scrab is turning around, jump into the portal and really fucking hope that I don't die. We're going with the latter, obviously. Okay, let's see. Come on, go. Go, yes! Yes! We have done it! I have done it! Perfection, far from it. But great! We have saved them all! 135 Mudokons saved! And I forgot to make a screenshot of it. Happens. We're going to make one from the live stream. Alrighty. We did it. I am so freaking happy that I don't have to replay this part. And not because the game is bad at all. But I honestly want to progress further and see what the game is like, because I have never got this far into this game. Never. So this is all new to me. It's quite exciting. Now, let's see what we have here left. We have the ringing. That's okay. We have the birds. Those are in case I get damaged slightly. Alright, now what the heck do I have to do else? Oh, there's a scrab. I'll get my cardio together. Oh, fucking hell, why are you back? Okay, so apparently they get revived after they mate. Imagine mating so hard that you die and then you are brought back to life. I'm jealous. Just slightly. But envious of. Okay, so let's not repeat that thing again. Okay, so one is this way. And the other is the other way. How in the heck can I manage this? Oh, I think they noticed each other. That's the hardcore notice me senpai right there. When they notice you and they are like, I'm going to murder you. And they proceed to murder you. It's really romantic. A bit yandere, if you ask me. I know the rhythm, don't screw me over. Please. And we did it! I can't... Ow, believe it. And really it was in the last room, the secret that I needed. Wow. And that's why I always say that yes, you can look up things about the game and know everything, and that can make a live stream much more informed. And as much as I like to do that, these moments are the best in my opinion. And you can't necessarily fake these, you can't plan for them. Exactly, a lack of knowledge is what brings the best surprise. And here it's really nicely displayed. And I'm really happy that I got to find this lovely secret. And with this, I think we reached all of the Mudokons that we can in this given area. But we're not done yet. No, it is true that I look up how many Mudokons are in an area, so I know what is the goal. No, in this case we reached 135, and that was my follower goal as well. Now the next one is trickier because from this point on we have a short while without any Mudokons, you can say. It's a bit like once you leave the stockyards, you don't really have Mudokons in the wilderness because they are free there, so you can save them. Even here, it's really clever that there are no Mudokons who can be rescued in these temples, right? Or in Scribania or Paramonia. You can only find portals and entrances that lead you, or that leads you back into the meat plant. So again, it's really clever how the world is built up, and I assume they added these secrets into the game because it's fun to look for secrets. And even though the narrative asks you to go through these places, the developers still wanted you to keep saving Mudokons. So it's not like you can save some Mudokons in the beginning of the game, then you do on your self-proving trial journey, and then you go back into the meat plant, and then you can once again save some Mudokons. So it's really cool here, but because of that we won't have savable Mudokons for a bit. And that is okay. At least I think it is okay. But with this, I can say thank you to my first 135 followers, and to those extra 2, I thank you for following me, and I will save a Mudokan for you in the future. Possibly not today, but hopefully we will return to Abe pretty soon if more wonderful people decide to trust me with their follow, and I will be able to save even more of these wonderful Mudokons. Because as I always say, this game is difficult. It can be frustrating, but I think it's a really nice representation in a way of being a VTuber, trying, figuring things out, failing, but always continuing. And it's frustrating, it has its highs, its lows, but it's worth it. And every Mudokon is worth saving, and every follower is worth cherishing. So thank you so much for watching. Now, let's go. I think this is the last one, or this was the last one. So this is the exit altogether, and now we go into the Scrabanian nest. Scrabanian nest. Challenging Scrabs is no cakewalk, a found, most vicious and deadly when not chopped into... What? Into what? I couldn't read it, but it's clever. As I mentioned, Scrabs were turned into Scrab cakes, so fighting against them is not a cakewalk. Really nice wording. What? Scout? Did you say scout? Scout from afar. So once again, this is much like the Paramanian or Paramonian part, that you can walk around here and see what you will have to go through, what awaits you. So here we just run underneath, and there's a good chance that that lovely Scrab will jump down and chase us. So we have to jump over here, and then jump over here, and you can see those leather flags or warning signs hanging there. That shows that if we jump down or fall down, we will die. Not good. So we can go all the way here. We can jump up there if we want a moment to rest maybe, or if the Scrab is catching up to us. And then we can go up here all around and use these elevators. I'm not sure how that will go, but hopefully nicely. And from there we can go up here, and we have some platforms on the left, and we can save ourselves there, have a moment to consider our situation. Now there's a Scrab on that elevator, and that is not promising, but I do like these gears or wheels underneath the elevators. That looks kind of new, because the elevators so far had that piece with the crescent metal part on the bottom of the elevator, but not these wheels. These seem to be introduced here. Nice little thing. Now we go up with one elevator, two elevator. I have no clue how many elevators there are here with Scrabs. And then we run here, and we try not to die here, and then we roll here, and then we run some more. And then we jump up, and there's a lot of rock falling, which is concerning because where rock falls, that means there's a platform, an edge of a platform there. So I'm pretty sure like a dozen scraps will fall on top of my head here. And there is that lever that we have to pull to open the door. However, you see, there is a lever on the right as well. So I'm not sure which one we need. We will probably die a million times here just trying. But, I mean, we can do it. We can do it. No question. We have to trust ourselves. After all, if you don't trust yourself, who else will? Now, let's run. This is easy. We just run, jump, jump, and die. You see, it's easy. Now, it's really important to establish a baseline. And if your baseline as shit is this one, that's actually really good because you can improve on it quite easily.
Can't figure it out.
Yeah, you can figure it out because that wasn't the elevator, that was only the cables or rods or whatever of the elevator. This will be fun. I'm telling you. Popping in briefly while working. Hope it all goes well for you. Thank you so much. Good. And please let me give you a quick shout out to the wonderful Good Games Done Casual. The most amazing doc there is. Please, if you ever have the time, check out Good's channel. I do believe they are starting to work on YouTube more, making videos instead of live streams, but you can still catch them in plenty of collaborations, and it's always such a wonderful experience to watch Good's shenanigans, especially when Link is around. That is the perfect pairing. Now let's see what we can do here. Jump. I don't know why I mess up that jump all the time, but I'm good at that. Okay, no. I don't know why, but every time Abe dies like this, the line I hear as a boy, like good boy, but you shouldn't have killed me kind of way. Also, that was really cruel how Abe's head got kind of stuck on the rock wall there. Alright, let's try this. Because my problem is simply the fact that if I'm running and jumping, then I can jump up on that platform. I jump way too late because I'm running, and then I just end up hitting the rock wall with my pretty face, which is no good. Alright. We worked out one thing. Let's die to another. Okay, so that so far is good. Now we should be, in theory, safe here. I'm curious what's on this side. I have no clue why that is there, but it's there. So we are safe on the elevator. The elevator is a safe spot for everyone. That's all the safety we had. Okay, so here I have to do something. I know. I just don't know what. No. Okay, so this is safe. But there's another scrap there. I thought the trick will be as I move this elevator, the other one with the scrap will move as well. But I'm pretty sure that it will, to be perfectly freaking honest with you. Yeah, not fucking surprised. That hurt my feelings, dear Scrab. That really just hurt in the heart. Maybe because that's where it pierced its mouth. Ow! You see again! Poor Abe is getting dry humped by a Scrab. Maybe it wasn't so dry. Shit! Why does this keep happening to me? Okay, let's go. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. We just have to perfect our approach, that is all. Alrighty. So far, easy peasy. Well, not necessarily easy peasy, but, you know. It's important to have a bit of self-confidence for such occasions. Oh shit, I forgot! So I have to run to the left. I can't just run to the right. We don't have enough time for that. Okay, we learned that. So here the thing is, here you have to jump pretty early. At the end. Not to miss the ledge. Here, you have to just go up. And run to the left. Ha ha ha. Oh, I could feel its mouth on my toes. And it wasn't the kind of excitement that I was looking for. It wasn't that bad, actually. Alright. It's a go. Now here we have to run this way. Haha! It fell! Ooh, it was a big fall there. Okay. Well, let's freaking run. Ow, you... It wasn't bad. We got all the way to the door. So that's really good. So here, we jump. Here you have to jump as late as you can to clear the distance. But at the next gap, you have to jump earlier. So, you have time to jump up here. Fun. As much as I say that I play horror games, this week is starting to turn into a platformer week. First I'm speedrunning Little Nightmares and now I'm trying to do this. But hey, I enjoy it. And once again, the story in this game is just amazing. And Little Nightmares is technically a kind of horror game. Okay. Come on, Abe. Go. Jump. Jump back. Go up. Nice. Now we're running. Run. Why? You little shit! Thank you for the redeem. It's really important now that I'm screaming my head off. Jump. That was a bit too early. Don't ask me what happened, I have absolutely no clue. Oh no. No! That was close. Go up. Jump. Whoa. Okay. Now, here we have to just run. Easy peasy. No problem. Run. Ha. Good. No, we run and we jump up here. Okay, that's good. That's good. We are safe. I really freaking hope so. Okay, what does this do? Ooh, hoo hoo. Well, would you look at that? Oh, you little shit. So I can kill the scrab, but I can't turn this off. I was wondering why the falling rocks plus the trapdoors seems like overkill. But hey. Oh, but this closed. Alright. And no turning it back. Well, let's go. Something more Abe becomes, though he's yet to understand. A scar still awaits his unmarked hand. Oh, it's not over. I thought it would be. I love when the camera zooms in more, or rather it's closer, because the graphics look so pretty. Whoops. 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 Let's go. Let's see. There is the temple. I almost fell there. Here's the temple. Let's watch.
My test was completed. I expected to rest. Then Big Face revealed the intent of my quest. The two scars together, on the back of each hand, could shut down Rupture Farms. And restore the lost land.
And now we have both. So, you can actually see the wonderful carvings of scrab heads all around us, and even that ginormous. Thank you for the posture check, Vivian. Even the ginormous scrab statue in the background looks fantastic, if you ask me. And plenty of Mudokons around guarding the entrance. So let's go. The wells bring Abe back from the sun-bleached sand, scrap scar etched on the back of his left hand. Indeed, we have both of them, and I have never reached this far in this game. You will return. Well, I have returned. And I have the scars. Let's not fall down, that would be a bit silly. We have to be more badass now that we have finished the trials. Though, let's not kid ourselves. We are still the lovable Abe, and indeed, we have both. Ooh. Can I actually go there? So this is where we would need to go further, but we still can't. I guess this is where we're going. Poor Abe.
With hand scars complete, the spirits took form interrupts your farm should be warned.
An unlikely hero. 3. Shrikle Awakened. Indeed, we have some crazy strong powers now. And we can use those, as far as I know, to destroy absolutely everything. This doesn't do anything. I guess this was for those pipes. What about this? It's been a while since I last been here and read this. With power acquired, the red lightning sings, chant to release the havoc it brings. The Shrikle's power is given to he who is lucky enough to return from Paramonia and Scrabania in one piece. Well, we have returned. Let's see what this does. Rupture farms, no hiring. Haha. It can destroy everything, even the drones in the sky. Now, I used up one and I have absolutely no clue how to acquire those charges, so maybe I should be frugal with them. I'm not sure what those bottles are. They seem to be a reference to the second game, Abe's Exodus, but we'll see about that. Well, I guess in we go. Free Fire Zone, a word unknown but no uncovered, hauntingly familiar with much more to be discovered. Where are we going? Get back to Rupture Farms. Alright. I guess I have no saying in the matter. I'm pretty sure I still have to be careful. Oh! It took away my charges. Oh, this is lovely. That's my bum. So every fort is the long beep. However, we still do have the charge here. So what if I use it here? Let's see. It doesn't do anything. Here. Well, we did destroy something. If I lose it anyway, I might as well use it while I have it. Look at me just casually strolling through. And now we're in big trouble. Oh. However, I don't know which way I have to go, so this will be tricky. Because I can go up there as well, so maybe I should go up there. Let's explore everything. As far as I know, there is no secret to be found here. There's no Mudokons to be saved. Interestingly, that didn't destroy anything. That's fine. That's also my butt. Okay, what's here? Oh, there's an electric gate there that I cannot go past. Alright. A gate which I cannot get past. Maybe I'm unlocking it. That will be my quest. Maybe I've been playing this game for too long. Haha! Oh shit! Run! Okay. Save. That's good. That's also an electric gate, so should be careful. Yeah, what I said about being careful, yes. All that and some more. Okay. I can turn that off. Fine. I can't get past all of those. That's too many mines to jump over. So I guess I have to... Oh wait, maybe I can fry the little doggo. And then I can go down there and get some rocks that I see hanging in a sack there. Indeed, you can see it right here. Well, you should. I really hope I don't die. Okay, 3 rocks. Now, what do you say here? Ooh, that looks like a secret. Alright. Do not forget your rock. Okay. That's a good reminder. Good message. Let's not forget our rock. The ancient spoken. Do not forget your rock. Now, with this, I should be able to blow up pretty much everything. I'm not sure, yeah, if that triggers something or not. But we'll be careful. Because let's not forget, I have softlocked myself earlier by triggering things, so I keep 1 rock for that. Okay, this will be tricky. This will be tricky, alright. That's fine. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't trick. Okay. I moved my butt and it noticed. Come on, doggo. Come closer. Oh, you little lovable pest, you. I can't really get any further. I'm already almost standing on a landmine. At least it is silly enough to jump into it. Good for me. So, let's save here. And let's see what we can do. So, I don't necessarily have to blow up everything. I just have to blow up some of the mines. The problem is that if I blow myself up in the meantime, well, that's no good. So I can jump over this one, as I have already done. And this one. And then I can... I'm not sure now that I think about it. What if I deactivate this? Can I jump over those 3? Beep, 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 beep. It's one way to deactivate it. Can we quick load, please? Just so I can at least figure out what I need to do. Deactivated it, alright. Okay, let's not even mess with the rocks. I don't even have to turn that off. Good to know. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, question. Can I jump over all of these? Yes, I can! So I guess you need the rocks here. Not there. Good to know. So we have to make our way back. Fine. And not get my enormous butt sensed by the sensors. But that's what they do. They are sensors. For a reason. They sense things. Mostly my enormous butt. Now why I keep reading this line is because I'm not sure if there is a trophy for reading all the lines or something. So I don't want to miss one just because I died. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, I can't save because there's no save point anywhere here. And that checkpoint will not work again. How checkpoints work, you have to get to another checkpoint and deactivate this before you can use it again. Obviously the quick save works, but I try not to abuse it. I'm curious if I can do at least one piece of the puzzle without saving. And this seems doable. Obviously it's not necessary, but it's a fun challenge. So here the trick is that I need to blow these up and not myself. And if I fly back and die, that's a problem. But we'll see. Now if I manage to throw a rock in such a way that it misses all 4 of these mines, I will be amazed. Okay, interesting. No alarm. I thought they would all blow up. Okay, that's not good. Do I go back for more rocks? Or I try the impossible? We're going to try the impossible. Because one of the rocks is right here, or it was, because it fell. Wait, you can just go around here? What the fuck did I do that? Okay, I don't have rocks, but I don't think the rocks would help much here. Let's run! Shit! Okay, I have questions. I have many questions. No, I can go back for rocks. I have a timer on 20 minutes to hydrate you and aim for the unlock. Thank you very much. It's really nice to hear that someone is so interested in the emoticon. So thank you. And thank you for the hydrate. Also, don't forget to hydrate yourself. Dedicated schmooze, yes. Adorable schmooze. Okay, so if we jump here but don't climb up, we die. Fair enough. I can't kill them by just throwing rocks, that's for sure. And I don't have time to even worry about throwing rocks. This is not easy peasy. This is actually really quite difficult. Can I crawl? No, I can't. Because that would be one way to just sneak around. You're not adorable? Just look at the emoticon. That's the exact opposite. That is even more adorable. Alright. Now that is slightly menacing. But I like it. So apparently this is not the way to do this. I have to say I'm slightly confused about what I even have to do. It seems if I'm rolling I'm slightly slower than when I'm running, so let's prefer running. And then we do this, and then do this. Yes, this is the way to go. The only problem is I have no clue what to do now. I'm pretty sure I would need rocks here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will need more rocks, so we will have to go back plenty of times for more rocks. Don't ask me, I don't know. That was just insane. And that's okay. Let's go here and up. So we actually already deactivated one of the mines, so the rest is actually not that difficult. I just have to be careful with the gates. Yeah, as I said, careful with the gates and the mines. And all the rest that's out there to kill me. So pretty much everything. Good. We did done it. This is easy, just go across. Get the rocks. And we're good to go with another 3 rocks. So we will be doing this for the next hour or so, just going back and forth, slowly blowing every freaking thing up that we can. I know, exciting, isn't it? Now these two I actually want to blow up, but I'm not sure if I can. So they always meet at different points. Lovely. Okay, we got one. We just need this last one. I'm so good. That was the wrong move. And I don't have the rocks now. Those are caps. Caps were added, I do believe, in this version of the game. In this remake. And they can't do much. They are good for distraction. They are made pretty much to just make the game somewhat easier. I never really use them. Because I don't need to make the game any easier. I can get through it on hard mode somehow, I hope. Okay, now let's try this again. There they meet, there they meet. No! You're kidding me. How am I this fucking amazing at this? Oh goodness, this will be a long process. I can feel it. Why can I only carry 3 rocks? Granted, I only have 2 hands, so even 3 rocks is difficult, but still. Can't I get an inventory expansion with maybe a DLC or something? Some microtransactions? Yeah, let's not give ideas to the developers. That's not what I was aiming for, but I take it. Oh, you little... Okay, can I pick up that rock that fell down? I'm right here above... No, I can't. Fair enough. So now we got these nicely cleaned out. Ow. Is there a secret there? Then why is it made like that? To trick me. Those pesky developers. I'm telling you. So. Now we did that. This is safe from now on. So now we have to go back for another 3 lovely pieces of rock. And somehow do this. Don't run because you start sliding. And you don't want sliding. I'm telling you, you don't. Maybe you think you do, but you don't. You don't know what you're asking for with sliding. Why? I didn't move. That was the wind. Come on, Abe. Okay, 3 rocks. I would pick that up if I could. I would. I thought it would trigger with that, but apparently it didn't. Okay. So now I have to go back with my 3 lovely throwable rocks. And not die. The not dying is always the difficult part, even in Little Nightmares. I got the time down, but the not dying, that's the tricky thing. And we did it! We saved it! Ow! So now we have 3 rocks. And we have to run and somehow not get eaten by those lovely guard dogs. I'm not sure how they are called. That's a problem. I know I keep calling them dogs because they are kind of used in a way like a bloodhound by the slags, but I don't know their names. I think it was mentioned before, but I do not remember. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Roll, 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 roll. Jump, 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 jump. Whew. Okay. Good. No! That was a big mistake. I jumped at the wrong moment. I jumped at the wrong moment. I do have the 3 rocks, which is a necessity. But now I have to figure out how I have to use those 3 rocks. I have one idea, but I have to say I'm not certain. I think I will need to run for this to work, because I jump into the smoke, but not far enough for the slig to not notice me. So let's go here. Come on. Come on, slig buddy. Come on, sliggy sliggy. Okay, so it seems that my running is so loud that the slig can hear it, which is not good. What can we do about that? I am unsure. It is certain that I have to get up here, because otherwise I get blasted. However, I cannot do much about the slig itself from here. Okay, I can do this. And I can do this. And I can go down here apparently. That's good. Alright, now here comes the tricky part. I could go there and deactivate that if I can deactivate the mine in front of it. Or I can throw some grenades and blow those mines up and go through there. Because my initial idea was blowing up the slig with that mine. I'm not sure if that is, 1, necessary, and 2, possible, because the slig would need to go towards there, and it doesn't like to do that. So let's try our luck. Okay, now the question is, if I pull this lever, will the slig hear it? Shit! Okay, we do have a good idea of what we need to do. Will it work out? Not sure about that. Ow! Really not sure about that, but let's try out different versions. That's why we are here. This is interesting. This is an interesting part of the game, I have to say. It's really throwing more at us because we know more at this point. There are 3. Oh wait, there's a teleport there. Are there secrets here as well and I missed something? Well, we'll see. I'm not sure what's the secret, but there's a checkpoint up on the upper level. So it does seem like that is where we have to go. Huh. Don't worry. There's no one here. No one but you. And you deserve a nap. Bum ba bum ba bum. Now let's try to not mess this up. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Excuse me. Wait, you can't just throw the rocks in front of those mines? Does that mean those mines are not even in the way and I've been so rudely tracked? Now let me test that. No! So I cannot destroy them with rocks. But they are there. Wrong one. Wrong one. It's okay. We can do this. One way or another. Ow! You might think that I would have learned by now. No, I did not. Let's go. Roll. Roll back. Jump up. Good. Okay, so far, so good. Now we wait on Mr. Slig to get his well-deserved nap. No one is here. You can sleep undisturbed. Good, Slig. Now I could blow up that mine, but I will try not to. Thank you for the hydrate. $78. Okay, so the idea is really simple. We go and sneak over the sleeping Slig. Then we disarm this bomb. Then we sneak over here and pull the lever. And then I'm done for. Okay. I was not expecting that. I thought I could get away with pulling that lever. Apparently I was gravely mistaken. But then what can I do? I'm honestly unsure at this point. I can turn the mine off. And maybe, just maybe, I can't run to the left because that mine is right there. Maybe I could run to the right. That would mean I'm running into the slig, yes. But maybe that's the way to go. Oh, at least you could have blown up. Nah. Alrighty. Don't worry about it. It's just the neighbors. Oh, if only I could get over there to face the next challenge, which will be just as freaking terribly confusing as this one. Confusing is a mixture of confusing and complicated, just together. It's a new word. I just made it. It's not really clever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop laughing! Stop laughing, you. I will get there. Later or sooner, but I will get there. Wherever there is. Wherever there is, I will be there. Abe, if you'd be ever so nice and actually run, I'd love it. Oh, come on. Oh, how many times will I do this? I am unsure. Trying to practice jumping up here, but I still mess it up. Over here. Up. Good. Now we wait on Mr. Slick. Jump down. Sneaky, sneaky. No one is there. You see? That's exactly it. You don't, because there's no one there. Sleep. Good. Good Slick. We do not talk about that. At all. There is no records of that ever happening anywhere. Absolutely not. I would never, under any circumstance, be so stupid to just sneak right into a mine. That could not happen. That was a bug. A glitch in the matrix. All that. At least you could have blown those things up. There's no one here, just sleep. Good. What was that sound you made? Wow. Ooh, this is a nice trick. This is something I like, just figuring out new tricks. Okay. Now we have to pull this fucking thing somehow. No! Oh. 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 I wanted to jump up here, honestly. But I was just happy to get away. I was really, really happy to just get away. I'm not even sure what I did. I pulled the lever. That's still on. So what did I do? Well, I guess in we go. I said in we go. Oh, so what did the lever do? Isn't that a lovely fucking place there? At least they paid attention to make the jump land right where you have to be. There was a chance. It was a small chance, a tiny chance, but it was a chance nonetheless. The problem is that frame, the scanner, goes over right in the moment when it shouldn't. What was that running down from the right? Now that I think about it, I might be able to jump up there. Oh, there's a slick there. Oh, that's interesting. I have to be honest, I have no clue where I would need to go here. Or what to do, but I think this is the first step, so let's see. Too late. Yeah, the problem is it activates the scanner there. What if I jump over the mine? Like so. Ha ha! I'm a genius, I'm a genius, I'm a genius, I'm a genius, heh heh, shit. Oh, that's a dead Mudakan. Tied up to this reminder to others not to slack off, I presume. Well, let's pull the lever. Oh, Doggo wants to play. Well, I could just fry Doggo. Like so. The question is, can I jump over so many mines? Because I would need to pull that lever, but I can't pull that lever. Oh, that was close. And that was closer. That's okay. Shit. Well, if I trigger it, it is true that I can get a free slag. And that can blow some things up, but I don't think that's the way to go. I could use the Doro to blow some of the things up. And obviously I could use the rocks I have. But again, if you don't have the rocks at this point, because you used them up or forgot about them, there's no way to get more. So I'm slightly curious. Well, that's about the Doggo. What the game does to prevent you getting yourself entirely stuck. Okay, this is good. Yes, you can get over. It's difficult, but again, it's nice that you don't have to blow anything up. You can just do it in a kind of pacifist way. And I wouldn't be surprised if the game had a run or a trophy for sparing enemies who are not necessarily in your way. Because there is this odd moral conundrum with this game. When you kill an enemy and the ape laughs, that's not good, obviously. So it could be an evil thing, and it could be taken as something bad. So why not have a playthrough where you don't do that? Oh. That's a rock that's not there. Okay. Is this it? Is this the entrance to... back Rupture Farms? I'm hesitant to believe. We got through this area pretty quickly, and there's that one lever I didn't even pull. What did that do? Zulag 1, back to the farm, the home of Ape's life. Now to bring it all down and unleash his Employee of the Year. We are back. And there are Mudokons everywhere. No, I will not start this part, but I will try to load the quick save. I can't, okay. I will exit from here now, because there's no point in trying to save. I lost my stones, yes. To save these lovely Mudokons, because there are 3 of them, and I can only save 2 at the time. As I said, sorry, no free saves. So I will go and quit and take a look at our progress first. Let's see, chapter select.
Follow me.
This was surprisingly short, this free fire area, free fire zone. Yes, we got everyone in the Scribanian temple. Scribanian nest was one without Mudokons, and the free fire zone was also. And now we are here in Zulag 1. Wonderful. But I will go back to the free fire zone, because I'm honestly curious about what that one lever was. So now I won't really care about how nicely I do things. I will just try to go and murder everyone. Because now I know what I need to do. So I can just run here. And let's jump. And jump. And go. That's good. Turn this off. I just did this, so I should be able to remember most of it. Get the rocks. And I will actually start quick saving here, because there's no point in the challenge this time around. I can just go and try out whatever I want. And what I want to try out first is actually, what if I blow something up? So there is an alarm with a mine. Can I blow up the mine with the rock? That wasn't the mine. That was another landmine, but not the floating one. Yes, I can blow it up. That's good. That was a mistake. That was a mistake, fair enough. But hey, we have our quick load. I will try to blow all of them up. I'm just curious if I can even do that. So first we blow that up. And then we go and blow this one up. Because I need a clean route back to get more rocks. That's the most important resource now. And then I have to get rid of this mine because it's annoying. And hopefully the alarm stops and it won't send out more mines. Now maybe every time I trigger the alarm a new mine will be sent in. Maybe there's a limited amount of them. Hopefully there is. And everything will be just fine and dandy. Yeah, no mine. No mine. Apparently they ran out of mines. They thought, foolishly, that I can only trigger the alarm once. Yeah, I am aware that I fell through. But that's okay. So now I can just go back. I can trigger all the alarms that I want. Which could be a fun trophy. Trigger every alarm you can. We got a lot of trophies today. I am quite excited about that, I have to say. So let's get rid of these. And these are tricky, as we have seen before. I love that I aimed for one and I got the exact opposite one. Like, they are making fun of me. Do I have any more left? No, I don't. No worries. I have plenty of rocks and plenty of alarms to trigger or trip. Nope, that's too far from the edge there. Now, can I get the last one with 3 rocks? That's the question. Wow, I'm just so good at this. Now here I will try to blow things up once again. Good question if I can. I'm not there. I'm absolutely not there. So first what I'm curious about is, where are the doggos? They go back to sleep? Yeah, apparently they go back to sleep. That's fine. Come on, Slick. Let's sleep. You can. And that's a hide rate on the minute. Exactly 20 minutes later. No, that's not where I wanted to go, dear Abe. Don't worry, I'm absolutely not here. Certainly not here. Now, we could blow up a few things. So let's try to blow up a few things. I'm not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah. Nah, absolutely not here. Now, the next one is a bit tricky because I want to destroy those. Let's hope. No! Shit. Okay, now the big question is, can I go back? Yes, I can. Magnificent. That means I can get as many rocks as I want and resave my checkpoints as many times as I want. I was a bit concerned about that because if I can't go back due to the lovely doggos, then I will have to use a limited amount of rocks, 3 in total, and I couldn't blow everything up as much as I'd like. Missed me, buddy, missed me. There is a save there, and that's where we teleport to. So that makes sense. What, you talking in your sleep? So if I blow those up, even if I blow those up, I'm still in trouble. Haha! I have no clue what blew up, but that was a piece of meat there. Okay, let's blow those up as well, because we want to have nature heal. So what the heck did this open? This is a lever with red lights. I haven't seen anything that was logged with red lights except if it's the door in the real beginning, which would be such an amazing secret, but I don't think that the developers would go that far. However, let's try to blow that up just ever so nicely, and then we can try to blow that up. Yeah, that worked wonderfully. Let me get some more rocks. Give me a moment. We're tripping all kinds of alarms here. That's fun. Now it's going that way, and then it's coming back, and then it's going that way, and how? 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 Oh, come the fuck on. Oh, you little shit! Okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going here. Nothing. That's not a red one either. Now we could say that they don't open because I'm tripping the alarms, but I don't think that's how it works. I need rocks. Don't worry. The slicks in their headquarters are probably losing their minds at this point, asking what the heck is going on here with 40 different alarms tripping all at once. Where are the slicks? Well, they are either sleeping or they are dead. Ow! You know, some of these hits, they feel personal somehow. Don't know why, but they do. So here I couldn't use my chant. I'm not sure if my chant would help anywhere, honestly. But... oh, come on, Abe. You can do better than that. But it seems like this lever does nothing. Here I need to chant, and here we go. Now I cannot chant, but I can blow things up. Like so. And I can blow those up as well. I thought I almost missed it. Mr. Slag? Are you alright, Mr. Slag? Mr. Slag? You seem a bit stiff. Might be all the overworked hours. Yes, overtime can have tremendous health effects. You might want to lay down and rest. That's okay, we don't talk about that. So this turns these off. But not this one. Or that one. Okay. Don't mind me, Mr. Slag. I just need to pull this lever in your butt. I hope you don't mind that. Okay, so these don't do absolutely anything. I've been bamboozled by the developers. Mr. Slag, can I get a selfie with you? Thank you, Mr. Slag. It amazes me how much you work, Mr. Slag. Well, apparently that's it, so really there's not much more to this part. Now to bring it all down and unleash his soul strive. That was the ending of that text. And we are back here. So, we have finished our adventure in New and Tasty for today. And it only took 2 hours and 28 minutes. So now I wonder, what shall I do next? And I'm not honestly sure. I did not plan for this possibility, I have to say. Most of the time this game is so difficult I can barely do anything or make enough progress that I want, but this time things were going smoothly.
Hey!
This soundtrack is so 90s, I love it. It's so menacing, but full of wonder. Well, let's exit out of the game for now. And let's see all the trophies we have gotten. Not in Fortnite, I just have to move to the side to update the list. Now let's see. We had these ones. We can actually look at all of them. Oops is fail to observe your surroundings. I'm pretty sure it means die. Here... Oh no! It was to kill someone. This is the really beginning of the game, and when you pull this lever, that trapdoor opens and one of the poor Madakans dies. You can see it's so quick. Rapture Farms system is so quick that it already displays casualties 1. That's something. The next one is close encounters of the slick kind. Kill a slick with any kind of mine. And indeed here apparently I did just that. I'm assuming that it either chased me and got killed by it, or some chanting was involved. But here in the middle, actually you can see a tiny piece of a metal leg and some fleshy bits flying there. Coming soon, find an advert for some new and tasty entertainment. I'm unsure about this. Well, down there it says Illum Chubs, I guess made from Illum, but I'm assuming that one of the displays there had to show the new and tasty advert, which is actually a really important point in the story, because that is how this entire tale of Abe begins in a way. The start is Abe hearing about the new and tasty, a new product Rapture Farms will be producing, and he hears it, somewhat accidentally eavesdropping on a meeting that it will be made from the workers, the Mudokons, and it will be called Mudokon Pops. So that's nice. Free range, find sanctuary in the holy caves. And that is to get to the mosaic lines. That is, I do believe, the 3rd level after Rapture Farms and the scrapyard. Speed of the Mudanchi, run from a scrap for 25 meters and survive. I do believe, yes, this was in one of the secrets of the outside part, I think. The scrapyards, this is not in the actual, or not accessible from the actual factory, and there are some Mudokons in that enclosed area to the left. And you can see that I actually saved 71 here, but this is a really old playthrough back from 2021. Don't get mad, get Illum. Ride Illum for 200 meters without stopping. Yes. It was fun riding Illum, that's for sure. Odds and rockers. Bounce a rock off a wall and onto a mine. I'm not sure how I did that here. There are no walls here. I would assume, or I would have assumed, that the place where I got this would be in Rapture Farms right before the exit, because there is an elevator, you go up and you go to the left and you have to blow up some mines, and there you actually, I do believe, have to bounce, or you can really easily bounce the trowel up off a wall. However, there you get bombs, so I guess that's the thing that we didn't use a rock. The rocks were introduced outside here, and so I guess that's why we got this trophy here. Cooked to perfection. Destroy a chant suppressor with a cooked grenade. Yes, this is in the factory. Now, why you need to cook it is because these, how they were called, suppressors, are flying. they are floating in midair, so to really get them, I don't think you can actually hit them. What you can do is make a bomb explode near them and they will explode as well. But in a way, they are not in the same layer as the player and the level, the rest of the level, and the bomb is. I think it's floating behind it. So in a way, just like how I couldn't destroy some of the mines on this previous level because I threw a rock and it just flew in front of them. However, Abe couldn't get through there. So I think it's like that. And so what you can do with a bomb, and this is referencing a grenade, what you do, and this is a real... This idea is based on real grenades. It's not a real life strategy necessarily, difficult word. Because what you can do in this game and how a grenade works, you pull the pin out, and when you let go, right, it starts a sort of countdown, and you have, I do believe, 3 seconds or so before it explodes. So the idea is, if you throw a grenade right away, how you should, because you don't want to blow yourself up, then it will blow up not on impact, but after 3 seconds. So there is a chance that someone could throw it back, kick it away, throw something onto it, whatever, or get away. And you can shorten this time by holding a grenade for a moment, let's say for a second, and then once you throw it, it will blow up after 2 seconds only. It's really dangerous, and pretty much everyone agrees on the fact that it's a bad idea, because as much as grenades are mass-produced and it's a technology that has been perfected for some time, the timing is not really reliable. It's not as simple as a clock in something. It has a sort of fuse, and how quickly that fuse burns is reliable enough that if you pull the pin and throw it, you have a really high chance of not blowing yourself up. But cooking a grenade is more dangerous, because there you are assuming that the 3 seconds are 3 seconds, and if it's not, then it blows up in your hand, and that is not good. Close shave, this is one I got now. Escape a scrap by the skin of your loins. That was really close indeed. And I got it in Scrabania. I'm really happy I got a screenshot of Scrabania like this. I guess I could have gotten this in the stockyards, not scrapyard. I don't know why I called it that, stockyards. But I guess there I either died or I got away safely with some time to spare. Why do birds suddenly appear? Have Abe die in 15 different ways. I guess here I got smacked in the face. Or maybe the booty. We don't know. But this was an old one as well. Really nice how the skull is cracked and it has the 2 femur bones, like with a pirate. But there is that little bit of hair that Abe has, and the little X's for the eyes. It's fun, and there's actually really nice detail with the icons. the edge, the frame here is bronze, just like the trophy, and this next one is silver, so most of the frame is also silver. Really nice detail. And you can see I got this a long time ago as well. Spirits on Rest acquire the first hand scar, and as I mentioned, even back then I chose the Paramite trial first, and as you can see I have reached that, and that was the first. If you can choose your own order for these two, then maybe on this image or screenshot you can have Scrabino as well, but here we had the Paramites. Speed of the Mudomo, escape 5 or more pursuing Paramites. This was also in Paramonia, and I guess this is the way leading to the nests, or rather this is already in the nests, and this is the way leading to Big Face, I think the name was. You can see that those tubes in the background, that's where we can travel through behind the map and see what we have to get through. That is when the game tells us to scout from afar. So this was an intense part. I'm really happy that I actually didn't die and get the trophy like that. But hey, it says escape. Mudakonga! Rescue 9 Mudokons at the same time. Now that is not necessarily super difficult in this game. Of course, there is a chance, and I cannot confirm or deny this, that 9 of them, you kind of have to gather them inside of one room, and also maybe you can only find this many Mudokons in secret. However, why I say that it's not too difficult in this game, because in the original game, which as far as I know had the same levels, only had 99 Mudokons to save. Here that was increased to 299. So how I think they did that, I'm not sure. They just added more Mudokons to the places where you could already save Mudokons. So if one secret had 4, now it has 8. And so you can find a lot more Mudokons in one place, which is nice. I don't think it's necessarily a required thing. It wasn't something they had to do for the remake. They decided to do so, and that's okay. One thing why maybe they decided on this is because this is a big factory, and it makes sense in the narrative that there are more Mudokons. Because in theory you are saving everyone. So only 99 working Mudokons, and Abe being the 100th, I assume. That doesn't seem like such a huge factory, and it really is a huge factory. We see it from the outside here and there, and it's a really big place. So maybe that's why the developers decided to increase the Mudokons. But hey, that's nice. Disciple of Odd. Rescue a quarter of all of the Mudokons. Yes, I have done that again a long time ago, right here. I already had a trophy here. I think running from a scrab. And hey, if I was slower, maybe I could have gotten even the trophy for getting away with a close shave. But here you can see 76 escapees, Now if you multiply that, indeed that comes out to 100 and 300 actually, 304, and we only need 299. So I guess you get this at 75, but again there are more Mudokons in one place, so you're not necessarily saving them one by one. Maybe in the original game it was more like that. And here we have Shrikle Awakened, and that's a silver. Acquire the power of Shrikle. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I will be honest, I was secretly hoping that it would be said in a cutscene, so I know how to say it, but now we're just going with this one. Employee of the Year, break back into Rupture Farms. Now that is a dedicated employee. That's what we like at Rupture Farms. Well, not really. We hated that he got away and then he broke back. And you know, from the perspective of the boss, who is Moloch the Gluckin, I'm sure he is infuriated, but because not only there's one employee who got away, and that's annoying, but he also blew up a bunch of mines and destroyed security. That's a lot of moolah, that is money in this Oddworld. But he also got many of the slaves killed, and that's not really good for the profit either. Even though now he doesn't have to pay them, so that's kind of nice, you know, just saying. If this happened right before their payday, that is extra nice. However, Abe keeps rescuing other Mudokons, and that's not good. The workforce is slowly disappearing. And if there's no production, there's no moolah. And that's unacceptable. Mine games, that's fun. Deactivate 3 toggle mines in a row with no mistake. I did this a long time ago, and I will be honest, I don't know how. But I'm proud of myself. Interestingly, this is rarer than these ones, so apparently more people got this far into the story. Hit the deck as a possessed slig. Fire over the head of a covering Mudokon. This was also a long time ago. Oh yes, I was just looking at this screenshot and wondering, did I shoot over the head of Mudokon just for no reason? But no, there is a dead slig over there in between the Mudokons, and I think this is actually a secret that we discovered in our streams and in our playthrough. Really nice place, this big orb in the background. I remember this was actually a double secret in a way, because there was this secret and there was another one that was right around it, if I'm not mistaken, and you could see just slightly beyond the wall here and there. And because of the same background, that there's something hidden here. And the Rockin' Mudokon, this was the rarest one I had. Kill a bat with a rock. And this is funny because I played this, as I said, some 4 years ago. I completely forgot mostly everything about it. And I rediscovered during one of my recent streams of this game that you can do this. And even though every time I started up the game and looked at the trophies and mentioned that I haven't unlocked the new trophy in so long, I saw this image and it kind of registered in my mind that I already got this, because this was my rarest trophy in the game. And it has a bat, and it has a rock, and maybe I even remember that I did something like this in the game. But somehow I I still forgot about it, and so when I did it on the stream, I got so surprised, like, oh, you can do that. Oh, of course you can do that. I got a trophy for that. It was just a long time ago and I forgot, but it was fun to rediscover it, have that surprise again. That is why it's sometimes nice to play a game and then just kind of let it sit for a while and not really think about it, not do anything with it, watch streams or videos about it, and then years later when you return, you can have a similar experience, just discovering and enjoying something fresh, even though you have played it some years ago already. But it is fun, and this game is especially really fun for me, as much as it can be frustrating, as I have mentioned. I'm wondering where the bat is on this image. Is that the little splash between the two bowls? Or is there that rock looking thing to the right that is flying? Not sure. But something is sleeping to the left there. Now let's see this. Rupture farms. No hiring. Kill sligs in 15 different ways. I have no clue how I managed to do that, but this looks so good. The slig mask, the same femur bones, except they don't really have that because they have mechanical legs, but still it looks great. The axes for eyes and their tentacles in their face turned into bones. That's so nice. Those look like fingers, actually. Those look like the phalange bones, and that looks so lovely. And we did that, and this was the 15th. I'm not sure if this is really the 15th way you can do it, or I missed some. But you can actually see the slicks to the right. They're just evaporating, or I don't know what happened to them. So much was going on the screen at once. But it is really cool, and as I might have mentioned, I only played the demo of the original game a long time ago. More than 20 years ago, probably. And I purchased this game, this remake rather, on PlayStation. I started playing, but I stopped. Since that, I think the original was added to PlayStation Plus, and I tried that just to see how it looks like and what features they added, and I think it recently got trophies as well. But I have never gotten to this point to unlock this chant for Abe. So this was the first time I have ever gotten this far in this game. I have seen it maybe in videos or talked about, but it is nice. No place like home. Find and use all the secret entrances to Rupture Farms. Oh, this is nice. So this is for all the entrances, the secrets really, to Rupture Farms. That's nice. That's the rarest so far? Yes. Now that was fantastic. I'm not even sure how many trophies we have gotten today. Let me take a quick look. Not just one, not just two, that's for sure. We have gotten 5. 21 out of 37 trophies. Finally, we have gotten some trophies in this game. And ooh boy, how many. That's amazing. I'm really, really happy about that. And with that said, I think I will stop here for today. We have gotten through quite a lot, and it was lovely. I don't really want to jump into another game. I don't think an hour of something else would be much fun. And it seems like it is a calmer day today, so I will use this chance to raid someone, and then I will return on Friday with Amnesia Justin. We'll see how that will go. It is a short game, as much as I heard, so I will have to figure out a plan B for that day, because as much as I did not expect for today to be so quick and short, and again, if I had missed one of the secrets, I would have had to replay the Scabanian Temple, and that's long. So, as much as I did not expect today's stream to be shorter than 4 hours, with Amnesia, I'm pretty sure it will be. So I will have to figure out a plan B, what to do when we finish with Justin. But for today, I thank you for joining me. Thanks to all the wonderful people who jumped into the chat to keep me company, and to Schmoozer for all the hydrates. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, we will going to raid Shinichi Psycho. That sounds interesting in English. Who is doing some art. So once again, thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. And as always, good night.